So this is gonna be, let me hit that light real quick because I can't see shit. So this is gonna be in response to Wise Nubian's videos, his video on McGruder and his show The Boondocks. I feel like a lot of people that watched your show didn't quite catch the message that you were sending out, which was that the social satire is getting a little out of hand now. I noticed people like the El Pidoferos and Shazy Shay completely, I guess, didn't see past the fact that she was calling out probably a show that they cling to. I couldn't get past this one comment Shady Shay put out. It's called Why do people go out of their way to cry racism? BET causes more harm to our community than little old Aaron McGruder and his animation. And then she goes on to say, it's okay for Dave Chappelle to walk around as a crackhead, Tyrone Biggums, but a little cartoon and animation upsets you like this. Now, first of all, the show is definitely intended for anything on Cartoon Network where they will play Powerpuff Girls at 12 noon and then play Boondocks 12 midnight. It's on fucking Cartoon Network. I don't know if you've ever watched Cartoon Network, but we're talking about the same, station that plays like I said, Powerpuff Girls or Tom and Jerry or little kitty cartoons, little harmless cartoons, and uh, you can't expect to say, well, this channel is unlocked for my child, but what if you're not around and this unlocked show goes on to Boondocks and Family Guy and shit like that, and that's one thing. And I'll have to address the Dave Chappelle issue because this is the most idiotic thing I've ever seen somebody try to defend the comment with. Was Dave Chappelle walked around as a crackhead? I don't know if he was out from underneath the rock in which you live, but Dave Chappelle turned down a $50 million contract because he felt himself that his skits were getting too racially charged and he wasn't standing for it because he was putting his own people on the chopping block for entertainment. And it got to the point where white people as well as black people, it was more like they were laughing at him than with him, which is why he left. And he's not that popular anymore because he spoke out against what was going on, and the people said I guess he doesn't want it anymore, so they dropped him, and now you hear nothing of Dave Chappelle, and the only time you see Dave Chappelle is when they're running reruns, because of course they still own that show. They don't own Dave Chappelle anymore, but they own the rights to that show. So you're an idiot. The difference between a Dave Chappelle skit and a Boondocks show is the Boondocks is for kids. I don't know if you watched the beginning, but it says TV 14, which means it's intended for 14 and up. And in 14, you're like a freshman in high school, and everything is everything. You don't really pay much attention to much else than what moves you, what makes you feel good, what changes the colors of your brain, basically. And I'm tired of people kind of defending this ignorant shit that's being spewed out on television. Yes, BET harms the community in a very big way when all you see is us giving praise to these rappers and artists and female artists as well who kind of degrade themselves as well as other black people for entertainment. And it's more of the artist should be blamed as well as the people, because we can control what the hell goes out on TV and what our kids watch. And as a character like Nicki Minaj or a character like Jay-Z, you influence all the young brothers and sisters that listen to hip hop, R&B, so on and so forth. And so if you're gonna go out and talk about bullshit, expect our kids to be on some bullshit. So expect the people who are going to comment these videos to be on some bullshit. The point, he's not attacking the show, but he's attacking some of the plots. Like, is it really necessary to have, you know, the white supremacist and black skin who believes, you know, niggas ain't shit? Is it necessary to have the only black successful lawyer type of figure to have, you know, a white wife? You know, is it necessary? I mean, you know, it's funny, but it gets out of control. I never see white people on television making a complete ignorant ass of themselves. I never see it. And if they don't, you know, really, I mean, it's funny, but at what cost? Um, but I guess that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for watching. And if you have any kind of responses, I will be more than happy to accept.